Hello, hi, I'm back again with today's class, and today's class is very special because on the auspicious eve of Ganesh Chaturthi, I'm going to paint a nice abstract Ganpati but using watercolor so that it's easy for you to follow and it will be a quick one to do. I did the same thing in acrylic some days back, but today I'll be using watercolor to demonstrate the same, so that it's easy for you to follow me and paint together. So I already shared the sketch, so let me show it very closely to you. This is rough outline of what we are going to paint today. So the concept here is that it's a abstract Ganpati. So for abstract Ganpati, the you know what abstract means? Abstract means you want to show something, but uh, the structure is not very defined. Like if you draw a portrait, a normal portrait where eyes and nose and everything is in place, and it's just the exact replica of our face or any portrait which you are trying to draw. But when it comes to abstract means you'll be drawing certain lines, and to signify the same portrait, but the lines will not be very fine or very structured. It can be of different structure. Like suppose you have to show a ear, an ear has to be, say, like an oval shape, but in abstract you can make a ear as round also. So it's all on like what you have in your mind and how you are going to articulate that symbol which is there in your mind and you are trying to draw it. So that's how an abstract that's what we mean from an abstract painting. So today, as I'm drawing Ganpati, so if you have noticed in this painting, so you see the tusk of Ganpati here. So it doesn't have like the complete head because it's an abstract painting. I have drawn a little, modak here and a little hand here, just the palm, and the ears are going to be like the abstract shape. So it's not, uh, it's not very prominent right now, but I'm going to, differentiate it, like mark it with the color. So if you come down, you see this is the stomach of the Ganpati. This will be the thighs. This will be the another leg of Ganpati. And here you have two little, feet of Ganpati. And this is like the centerpiece of his dhoti. So, and this entire painting, as it's something which is inspired by Siddhivinayak, and Siddhivinayak is red in color. So, I'll be using the same shades of red and different shades of red and orange to paint this. So, what we require is a sheet, and you always don't forget to use this masking tape because this masking tape helps you to uh, protect the corners, and it gives a beautiful finish to whatever you paint in, especially in watercolor. So you should always use a masking tape to cover the corners because that's what makes your painting come out very beautiful. So do this step, draw this, and maybe in another 2 minutes, I'll give you 2 3 minutes. In 2 3 minutes I will start painting it. And what do you require while painting it? You require a glass full of water, like I have a glass full of water. And you require brushes, one thin brush and one thick brush. You need color. I'm using color cake, watercolor cake. And you just need a rough cloth so that you wash your brushes in between and pat it dry, because watercolor technique is basically based on how you use your brushes, how much water do you use in your painting. So it's all the trick, it's all the game of water, I would say, in watercolor, and how you mix and blend while the paper is wet. So that's the most essential part of watercolor technique. So and do not worry about the focused video of my painting. So whenever I have a live session, after the live session, within an hour or so. I always publish my detailed video wherein you will get the focused view of the painting which I'm doing right now. So right now, if you don't just keep following me what I'm saying, try to understand what I'm trying to paint, how I'm trying to paint, and do not worry about it if you miss something, because you'll be getting the detailed video also, so where you which you can follow again to redo things if you want to redraw things, or what. Hi Stephen. My channel name is Passion Strokes. So it's the same channel. So Passion Strokes. So if you can follow me there. You can subscribe to my channel. And yeah, please do not forget to subscribe me. Please subscribe my channel and do support me by subscribing and watching my videos. Yeah. And I take this live classes, twice a week, Saturday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. IST, and Monday, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. So these are the two timings, 2 days when I take live classes, and that's like a fixed set of class. And in between, I also like put some videos here and there for whatever I do, like any craft work or any painting which I'm doing on my own. I also keep putting those videos also. And my intention here is just to help people learn and understand how to paint. It's not that I just want to showcase my skill set or something. That's not going to help you. But my intention is to make you learn and make it easy for you, how you can, so that you can paint along with me. Because sometimes you may be artistic within, but then you do not explore that side of you because maybe you are scared, or you might have some questions which are not answered till today. So feel free to ask any questions or any doubts if you have regarding your painting, or any fine arts related issues, and I can answer them even offline, and even here during the class, because I keep reading the YouTube comments whatever you post. So feel free to post your comments if you have any doubts or anything, and I'll answer you back soon. So I hope you must have drawn the painting till now. So let's start. So I will also turn on my camera side by side to take a focus video, and then I'll start painting. Yeah. Give me a moment. Okay, so let's start. Let me set it to the focused mode. I'm reading your questions, so don't worry. I will be explaining in between. I'll be showing you the sheet so that you can, see what I'm drawing. I think this view is clear to you all to see and to follow. Okay, this reflection. This is nice. Okay. So my first step here will be taking some water, and I'll wet the tusk first. Let's work on the tusk. So I'll just moist the paper, leaving the circle in the center untouched. And in watercolor, we always go from a lighter shade to a darker shade. So from my palette, I will take scarlet red first. Scarlet red. And then I'll just dab. This is also the saffron color, the color of Ganpati. I'm taking a lighter tone of the shade because we have to do like 3 layers of color. Let's start with the lighter shade and just merge it while the paper is wet. Just try to merge it. Okay, then I will take some scarlet and crimson red, crimson red, scarlet, and then I will just try to do some second layer, and I'll try to take, I'll not be covering my scarlet, which was my first layer, but I'll be painting like the side by side of it, so that the darker and the lighter shades remain together, so that I can see the blend. And like an artist never puts the color directly, so it's always a mix of some colors. So right now I'm not just putting crimson alone, but I'm using crimson and scarlet together to give it a different shade. So for the, and in between I'll be washing my brush, and I'll be wiping out in my cloth, so that the color comes out and my brush is clean. Then I'll be taking some cadmium yellow and put it in some center, so that I want to just have that lighter, shade in between. Okay. Then, meanwhile, when the paper is wet, let me take the corner of the ears, just the corner of this ear, in a shape of a triangle and a semicircle, which is there on the left hand side. And I'll just take cadmium yellow, cadmium yellow and lemon yellow, and then I'll just pat it here. I want this to be done first, because when I place my red later, I don't want this yellow to get covered. And in watercolor, you always have to play like work with your lighter shades before you work with for the darker shade. So that's why I'm doing it. And meanwhile, I will take some water here. Do not cover the entire, feet. I've kept like this portion of my paper is still dry, and I've just taken the corners of the feet, and then I'm taking my orange and scarlet red, and then just putting it on the thighs. Okay. Scarlet and orange is the color which I'm using right now. Again, I will take some orange and scarlet and put it here. Similarly, like for all the structures which you make sure that we take three shades. So in the center of everything, it's cadmium yellow and orange yellow, and lemon yellow in the center, and just spread it gently with the water. It's all on your instinct. Oh, don't forget to paint when you with your own instinct. Sometimes you just need to do what you feel like doing. Like if you feel there has to be more yellow somewhere at some place, and less of red, you can do that. It's all on how you feel about. Yeah? So, So this is basically the structure of yellow what I have taken. Why I've highlighted the yellow portions first, because I don't know, I will not be covering this portion of yellow with when I will shade the entire background in red, I don't want to cover this yellow portion. So if you can see right now, it's an abstract painting. You need to understand this will be the palm, this will be the ears, two ears, this will be the modak. So this is like the outline of yellow which I have used right now, and I will not be covering this yellow, but I'll try to just work on the sides of these colors so that I don't cover the yellow and it comes out very nice in red texture. So let's work again with the red shade. So I'll focus it back to my painting so that you can see the painting again. Let's work on the second layer. Okay, so this is the second layer. Just try to, cover that entire red portion. This is just the second layer. We'll be drawing three layers. We are just on our second coat where I'm mixing, my crimson red and scarlet red. More of scarlet red, red of less of crimson. Why? Do not worry. We can, if you just the pencil outline will be there. Don't remember wherever you have put the pencil line, because we don't want to just cover up entire thing. I want that pencil line also to remain there. It will look too much red in the beginning, but believe me, it will come out very beautiful. And it is an abstract painting, so do not worry about anything. Like when we'll do the last, the last shade, everything will be in place, everything will be fine. Enjoy what you paint. You don't have to be very ambitious when you paint. Just enjoy what you're doing. Automatically, things will look good. So initially it will look like this. It might look ugly to you right now, but when we do the third coat, it will look very, very different, believe me. So yeah, so right now, as you can see, the entire painting might look just a blob of yellow and orange and red. But when we do the third layer is very most important part, because third layer is where you define the lines of define the lines and structure of what you are making in abstract. So whatever we have defined, like if we have hands, if we have tusk, whatever we have, we will be, demarcating the shapes of Ganpati right now. So for my third layer, I will be using crimson red, scarlet mixed with brown. So I'll be using three shades mixed together, and I will be drawing the lines. And do not forget to keep cleaning your brush in between. It's very important to clean your brushes in between, because if you don't clean your brush, uh, you might mix up color. So try to always, wash your brushes in between and use it. When you take a new color, always wash your brush, make pat it dry, and then take the new color in it. Okay. So now let's take do the third layer. So this is my dhoti. So I'm trying to, give that certain lines to my dhoti. I'll be taking some black, brown, and red, and will be doing my uh, defining layers. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to draw the boundaries which were there, the pencil lines in black, but it has to be a thicker lines. It's not very fine line. So when I draw my arm, so when you get to the inner side of the tusk, the line is not complete. So just I'm drawing some, broken lines to complete that tusk. So I'm taking my yellow and trying to finish it. So in the palm, I will take some amount of yellow, and then similarly in the. So, and also there are certain shades here. So, like I'm getting slight lighter color than this darker one, and then there's like a shade around the tusk. Also, there is a shade just after the black. I'm putting some dark shade, which is a brown and crimson and color, scarlet red. Can use more of orange here in the center in order to just give it a nice darker shade, just to blend it a bit. So this is looking very beautiful, isn't it? Let me share it. Let me show it to you how it looks now. And this is not the complete look yet, because when we're removing the corners, and then you will see how beautiful it looks like, because these edges will get sharpened. And also, like, let it dry, and then we'll give a finish line with another round of white and a darker a black shade, and then it will give you a very nice and beautiful shade of Ganpati. So let me take some dark black color and do those lining more once more. And black is not black. Black is like, we have used here we have used black and brown mixed with some red in order to complement our color shade, because it's red and we just don't want to just make it complete black. And uh, so we'll take some black and brown, and you need to work while the paper is wet, so that the color blends in. Otherwise, it gets difficult to blend in watercolor. So now it's time to take some white color, because white will give you a nice. We'll take a bit of white color, and I will not be mixing a lot of water with white, because white is going to be used for marking the lines. So as you can see, I'm taking some white and less amount of water in it, and then gently I will just draw broken lines kind of structure, because I want to give a good shade, because it's an abstract painting, so the lines are not going to be very fine. It's not going to be complete lines at any place. It's just going to be broken lines here and there. So I'm putting white three shades there because this is the creature of that dhoti which Lord Ganesh is wearing. We're taking this some white here and then just just using in between that black line which I had drawn for his tika, and then a broken line here. So this is going, to give a nice texture of, the it will give you a finish of acrylic in watercolor. We'll take some lemon yellow, just lemon yellow. So lemon yellow adds a nice, texture of brightness to brightness element to your painting. So now I think we are done, and it's time to. Before I remove my marking tape, let me show it to you. This is how it looks like. And once I remove my masking tape, then you will be able to see how beautiful it looks like. So it's like it will look like it will have an acrylic finish, but it's drawn in watercolor. And if you draw it in acrylic, then it will look exactly the same as the thumbnail picture which I had for today's class. So if you look at the thumbnail, so that's how it's going to look in acrylic finish. And ta-da, this is how it will look if you are doing it using the watercolor. So let me just remove it. So this is how it's going to look like. Let me show you the complete and the final picture of our abstract Ganpati. This is how it's going to look like. So this is like an abstract Ganpati which is drawn in watercolor. So do not worry about it, about the detailed video, as I'll be sharing the detailed video soon. In an hour, I'll edit it and I'll share that entire video with you so that you can paint exactly the same in acrylic or in watercolor, whatever medium you want to use. You can use any of the medium and try to redraw it. So this is your painting for today. This is abstract Ganpati. I hope you liked the class. I hope you liked this beautiful abstract painting in watercolor. And thank you everyone for your love and your support. And do not forget to subscribe my channel. Before I end this session, do not forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe my channel so that you keep getting an update of whatever live session I'm going to take in my next class, or whatever videos I'm going to post. And you can also share these links with your friends and relatives at home. So because there might be many more, your mother, your sister, or your girlfriend, or anyone who is interested in learning. Uh, and also, it's not a feminine class. I mean, boys can also join the class and learn how to paint. Uh, so whoever is interested in fine art can follow and subscribe my channel and keep updated with my latest videos. So, yeah, that's it. Happy Ganpati, and I'll be sharing the detailed videos soon. I hope you enjoyed the class. My next live class, will be on Saturday, and timing right now it's like 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. But I do have students who connect from abroad, basically in from UK and Germany. So I try to catch those people also. So in order to accommodate them in my class, I might take my classes slightly late. I mean, instead of 4 o'clock, I might take the class on Saturday also at 6:30, because this time suits their time zone also. So if I make any change in the timing, I will keep you all posted. So yeah, stay tuned, keep watching, and stay safe at home. Keep painting. Thank you. Thanks for your time, and a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. I hope you all are enjoying the festival at your home, and may Lord Ganpati shower his blessings on all of you so that you all stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your life. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Bye bye. So I'm ending the streaming. Bye. Till then, take care. Bye. Do subscribe my channel. Bye.